think we're live. Hopefully we're live. Boop. Oh, I hear my phone. That means yes. Ow. Alright, there we go. We're having a bit of an art stream as we wait for Midget to get home. So, I guess we're continuing this. Okay, so you and your spirits gotta go for a moment. Cause we're gonna draw Haruka again. Yeah, we're waiting for Midget to come home. Cause I can't voice everything myself, unfortunately. So, distraction time. And where is my actual brush? No, give me my watercolor brush. Thank you. It would also help if I didn't do that. There we go. Ah. Hello?
Just have a little bit more to do.
Okay. Hello.
Crap, what did I come back here for? Oh, right. Donnie, let's get things started.
Yeah.
Alright.
Excuse me, well, I'll die trying to draw a face in the side profile. Don't die!
Don't die on me here!
Don't die!
Don't die on me here! Drink some water!
Motherfucker!
Well, don't die then!
Yeah,
You
because
don't
that's...
want to die, then drink water.
Uh-huh. It's totally what I... Shit. I need to watch
What?
Tokyo Mew Mew because I'm seeing stuff on Tumblr. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, hi,
yeah.
Isaac.
Oh yeah. Who do you think it was?
Maybe the Addams Family?
The who?
Oh my god.
It's a joke from the third live-action TMNT from the 90s.
Oh.
For
No, do you think it was someone else?
Well, they travel back in time to feudal Japan because one daimyo's dumbass prince decides to open wide the gates of time and trade places with April and come to modern-day New York. So they gotta go back to the past to go rescue her. And so they confront the daimyo and everything, and Donnie's just like, hey, maybe you were expecting the Addams Family?
Jesus. Really?
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. And then the angry video game nerd reflected that moment in his Addams Family video game reviews where he said, maybe you were expecting the Ninja Turtles?
Listen to this if you remember. You're gonna love this.
I can't right now.
Neither can I.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry too. I'm busy trying to get tickets so I can go home and we can start dubbing.
Yeah. I cannot draw side profile today, apparently.
Sorry about this, folks, but apparently dinner ran a little long tonight.
Expected?
Honestly, with three of us, I expected it to be a lot smoother than that, but
Oh.
then again, we have a somewhat new guy, like, he's new to this, but he's not new to, like, busting out dishes and And when I say ditches, I mean like he's worked here at the lake for like a long time.
Still a newbie.
Like he's been in and out of the restaurant business for decades.
Ah.
So he's not new,
But still a newbie.
He's new to like nursing home work. You know, I wonder if they have the on Paramount Plus, if they got the live action Mario Brothers movie.
Only one way to find out.
I'm going to find out later whenever I'm not working.
You have to break the fourth wall.
So we can't watch.
I know.
No, we can't. We cannot. What was that? I just heard what sounded like a brief porch, like Winnie there, like.
The fuck?
Yeah. That's
No
what I'm
idea.
wondering.
I don't know. My mic is to my side, so it's not me breathing.
I know. I'm thinking it was Isaac, quite honestly.
As he says nothing.
So it was him.
I am still debating if this baby is gonna be Shigure or not.
I think it's silverware is heavy.
Yeah.
Hey, this thing that we put silverware in so that way it can sew. Yeah, it was heavy.
Ah. Wonder why.
There's like a lot of silverware in it. Sounded like fucking Kratos over here. At some point, I need to get back into Octopath Traveler.
Octopath.
Yeah, the second game's already out.
It's been out for a
Yes.
damn long while.
Nearly the entire year.
Yeah, that
What
one.
are we talking about?
Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler.
The sequel, anyway.
Well, also the first one too.
Oh.
Like I did. Well, I'm doing what I did with Final Fantasy X, and I'm turning the healer into the biggest like magic user in the entire game.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm turning Ophelia into I'm turning her from a sweet little cinnamon bun into the scariest thing you'll ever see.
Oh, Jesus.
I love doing that because it's. I love doing that because it's hilarious.
Jesus.
Ulbrich, the warrior of the group, his kit is dedicated to hitting things hard and absorbing all the damage. So I decided to turn him into a paladin.
A thought had occurred to me like a couple of hours ago.
Oh no.
If I could find some sheet music for Hakuoki, I could possibly turn them into Pokemon music.
Yeah!
I just need to find some music sheets. Because to do that by ear is a death sentence, I think.
It's difficult, but
I've only done it once, and that was with Persona.
Yeah, it's difficult, but it's doable.
Yeah. I think I might have done it one other time for like Go Forward for Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns, just because I wanted the drums and guitar to sound a little bit more similar to it than my usual bullshit. I think I might make Baby Shigure. And when I mean Shigure, I mean Harada's actual son.
I did have a set of twins in mind as child units.
Oh.
Their names are Samantha and Sabrina, and they both definitely take after their parents.
Oh my god. I feel like we can safely say that at the end of Harada's route, that baby was Shigure.
Yeah. I saw on the news tonight, earlier, that we're gonna have some wintry weather coming this weekend.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You get...
And it's supposed to be... Yeah, it's supposed to be on Saturday also. So...
Automatically jealous.
No, don't worry, it'll probably come your way. Everything likes to move to the right.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the weather right now, and it says Sunday rain, possibly.
Okay, so then it's not gonna be the wintry mix like
No.
you want.
It'll be rain.
Right. It looks like the way that the
I gotta get going to bed.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
Bye-bye.
Like the way that the forecast model looked on TV was like the entire Ozarks was split down in the middle.
Oh.
Like it went from like where I'm at as like the center line and everything, where there's a wintry mix, to snow and then rain on either side.
Oh.
So I don't know.
What it's gonna be?
Yeah, because that's the thing about the
Weather
around here. Yeah.
Unpredictable.
Yeah. Especially weather here in Missouri. We have a saying like, you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
Huh?
So the way that I described for this D&D setting that I've got, for this tavern called the Yawning Portal Tavern, it has Calico chefs from Monster Hunter.
Oh my god. The kitties.
You know exactly, yes.
The kitties!
And you got the unreasonably buff one as the head chef.
Oh my god.
I never do this, but I'm so glad somebody left behind their monster. I'm drinking it right now and it's helping.
What?
Somebody left their monster at work and so I'm drinking it.
Oh.
It's actually helping me right now.
Like just a full can?
No.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck. If it doesn't kill me, it's gonna make me stronger, is what it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't.
Oh, I absolutely would. I'm that crazy.
You can do that. I'll just watch you do it. I cannot stop you and your craziness.
There was in history a man from Greece
Hmm.
from back in the ancient era and everything that would just, build up absolute resistance to poisons and stuff and everything that nothing could kill him.
Oh, I wonder what that sounds like. Wouldn't be Mau Mau now, would it?
Wouldn't it be who?
Mau Mau.
I'm anxiously awaiting for Saturday. Yeah, that's why I mentioned Saturdays because of the wintry weather, because of Mau Mau.
Mau Mau.
Yes.
I didn't.
I'm not even going to call it by the appropriate show name. It is just Mau
Mau
Mau.
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 I was kind of debating if I should have gotten the manga for it.
Well, it's still ongoing.
I know. But I don't know how far, because I think I saw like 9 volumes, but they were like about the half of the size of a normal manga, so I'm like,
18.
I can draw, I swear. I swear, I can draw.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars.
The fuck?
Son, it's I'm not gonna say it's old, but it's definitely from whenever I was like in school at the very least.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Baby Shigure.
It almost sounded like Baby Shark for a second there. It did.
Just me saying Baby Shigure.
I know, but it just started off sounded like Baby Shark.
God, I wonder what pictures we're gonna get with Sanon.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
I really
Hold on.
hope it doesn't turn into a Cosmo situation to where it actually gets me to like him. It fucking better not.
But I already like Sanon.
I know, but he's such a fucking snake though. But then again, Okita's the trolliest of them all, and we like him. So.
Yeah, that is true.
I can't believe I found him too.
Eh?
Earlier today.
Oh, the dice?
Yes. Well, not just that, but also like, what was it? That thing that had the photograph with it. I don't want to stop and look because I don't want to stop.
Oh, you mean the Miascara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we gave him Masquerada.
Actually, okay, now I am curious how Sanon's gonna go, because that's like the first new route. That, like, new romanceable route. Because we did Kaoru and the girls before, so...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm curious now.
I just decided I don't like you. I don't care. Fucking shit, man. What? Was your father by any chance a vulture?
Now, please pray as I try to draw Harada. Massive
this
boy
is
that he
gonna be
is.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one, folks.
Because Hana does full body too.
Yeah, he does.
Alright, where are my references? Not in the Z Alter tab.
They're in that one tab, though.
They're in the one folder, is what I meant to say.
Yes.
Not tab.
Yes, they're in that one. Yeah, they're in that one folder, though.
Yeah, they're in the one folder.
They're in the place with the thing and the stuff.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yes.
Or we're just crazy. I don't know.
We are. Also, yes. I accept all answers to this problem.
Please pick D, all of the above.
No, I'm pretty sure it's quadruple Z, all of the above.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, what the hell? Heaven, actually. Why that specific moment from Dragon Ball, from DBZA Boo Bits popped into my head, but it did.
Heaven, actually.
Oh, well, if it isn't the almighty Saiyaman. Having fun using our race's names to go off and do your superhero antics. Vegeta, did you take up the tracks like I have? Why? We have interns for that. Damn it, I said appropriate. Why? We have slaves for that. Vegeta, fine, interns. Thank you. Hey, Vegeta, you gonna enter the tournament too? What for? I've been rich and I've got nothing to prove. What if I was there? Oh no, the voices are back. No, I'm real. Hey, King Kai, am I real? Yeah, no, I'm real. I'm quarter on the quack, you're not. No, I hear him too. Wait, what the? Wait, what the hell? Heaven, actually.
I love that. No, I hear him too.
I absolutely also love the fact that Masako dubbed that little comic of Goku doing taxes and telling Gohan.
Oh. I need to see that.
I'll find it again and I'll send it to you.
I mean...
as soon as I'm out of here.
To pass the time, what else are we gonna do after stream?
Well, we already figured out the teams.
Yeah. Do we feel like starting the long-ass Saito one?
Oh, she's been posting Nagakura.
I know, but we decided on Saito, though.
Because Okito was long, wasn't it?
No, Saito was the long one.
Oh, yeah.
Like the next one in that playlist. Unless we want to pick and choose.
We could let the wheel decide like we normally do.
Oh yeah, that's also true. The wheel is king. The wheel is king! Am I gonna struggle with his hair? Probably.
Goku? Yeah, Chi-Chi? Did you go off with our son into a reality outside of space and time for a year, bleach his hair without my consent, and then come home demanding cake? Well, if it makes you feel any better, that's not bleach. It doesn't. But you're gonna make it up to me. Wait, what do you mean? Krillin, would you take Gohan out for a couple hours? Well, we're going to Kame House. Wait, what's she mean? Guys, he said 1 week, and I'm using it. Guys? And I'm not doing that next part because,
no.
Because no.
No.
It requires too much effort for just one person.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And I'm not volunteering.
I know.
I'm just making that clear to chat.
Unless there was a wide demand for it.
No.
Okita-san, do something about it. He's just sitting there letting the whole thing happen. Alright. I've got to go make a quick call real quick.
All right.
So I will be right back.
Okay. Look. Where's mine? There it is. It's sparkling water, Chet. It goes hiss. Okay. So how did I share? Oh, this is gonna require a lot. Huh?
Hold on.
Okay, try it now.
Hi?
There we go. All right.
What happened?
I just heard you coming out of the phone for a second instead of my Raycons.
Oh.
I just had to make a quick phone call, and I'm in the middle of stocking, so I'm almost done.
Okay.
Although I'm treating somebody to pizza.
Oh. Pizza.
Well, as like I predicted and everything, Superman won the death battle today. I was listening to it earlier.
Oh my god.
But it was actually weirdly wholesome this time.
Eh?
Yeah.
What do you mean wholesome?
Basically Goku and Superman saying that that was a lot of fun. We should do it again sometime.
Oh my god.
Well, at least the season finale for this year is going to be a good one. One that's been requested for a long time. Galacticus versus Unicron.
What? Say that again?
Galacticus versus Unicron.
I have zero idea.
Marvel versus Transformers.
Oh. That would explain why I know nothing.
I haven't brushed up on my Unicron. I haven't brushed up on either of their lores in a long time, so. Because my class in D&D would be College of Lore Bard.
Look, this is Claus's theme, isn't it? Eleki Sparkle. Eleki. It's Claus's theme. Shit, have we ever seen Harada with his hair down?
Like once or twice, I think.
Have we?
One, I think so.
Quick, to the wiki!
Pretty sure though.
But I mean, like, before his haircut. The wiki may not have everything, but I shall see. Still looking. Oh, I have no idea where this one came from, and I'm not gonna show stream. Okay. I just put that over there for now.
Who's gonna put it in the Discord server?
But I will later at one point when you come back.
When I get back home.
Yeah. Let's see. That's all the SSL stuff. This one is the only instance I found, so not really. Except Haruda with a slightly different hairstyle because we saw a younger version of him. I need to know where the fuck that one comes from, but we'll figure that out, I guess.
I'm anxiously awaiting whenever the LeBron James Spark Cranberry commercials come on.
What?
It's the thirstiest time of the year.
God.
Are you mean to tell me that you've never seen those commercials?
Sir.
LeBron James
Sir.
talking about Spark
Sir,
Cranberry.
how many times do I have to tell you I don't watch TV?
That's also fair, but at the same time, it's just like there's even a horror game based off of it right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you have to like evade LeBron James as he's going around a haunted house, and whenever he catches it, like his cry, I guess, or whatever it is, it's just him saying, "What's my Cranberry?" And it's just, it's horrible. Oh. Enix did that with me. He's like, I got something to ask you. It's like, okay, so ask away. I'm not sure how to put it into words. I'm just gonna type it out the best I can and send it to you. And then he sends it to me, and it's just one Spark Cranberry.
What the hell?
Like it's something serious. I'm like, you motherfucker.
That sounds familiar. That sounds like something Jack would do.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Also, I am going to plead the fifth on whether or not I may or may not have told him about the rubber ducky keyboard.
Oh no.
I said I may or may not have, okay?
May or may not have means yes.
No, I may or may not have.
You have.
Okay?
You have.
No,
you have!
No,
I can't not laugh, you did.
Have, okay?
Sir, you know I have an older brother who pulls the same shit, right?
I may or may not have known that.
God damn it. Why do I attract the people that are most like Fubuki, damn it?
Because. I'm waiting for that day. I'm waiting for that day whenever we just stand together. Gentlemen, our time has come.
Oh God.
Gentlemen, the time has come.
How many of you?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
Yes, how many of us there would be? And the answer is yes. Just be talking to somebody and everything, all of a sudden you just hear the ground rumble and everything. All of us are just like cresting over the hill and everything.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want that. I don't want that.
You can just hear it. It's essentially the same thing as from Finding Nemo. Just all of us saying mine.
Oh, God.
It's effectively the same thing.
I don't want that.
Oh, come on, it'll be funny.
No!
I didn't say who it would be funny for. I just said it would be
Fucker, I
funny.
swear. I swear.
Yes.
You're a dead man.
Don't worry, I'll be out of hell within an hour. I know the CEO, alright? I'm friends with his family.
Hell.
Mark that off. Oh God, what did Isaac post anyway?
Clips.
Butch and Cassidy. And so it's Butch and Cassidy and Butch English Sinnoh motto. And then Pokemon Advanced Generation fourth wall breaks.
Yeah. Me sitting here like, ah, fuck, how did I have muscles?
She's so skilled with her muscles, she didn't have to take steroids like I did.
I can't wait to use the wall calendar in a month.
I still got my Doctor Who one, which is going to expire at the end of the month.
Yeah, my dad got me a Sailor Moon one for my birthday. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I was looking at one the other day. I just didn't want to spend like $14 on it or something.
Oh.
I don't remember how much.
Why am I thinking that calendars are $30?
I think there are some that are like 25. I don't remember
I ended up getting that as a Doctor Who one as a Christmas gift.
I don't remember how much the one I was looking at was, but I remember it was Jujutsu Kaisen, so. But you know, someone remembered I like Sailor Moon and bought me Sailor Moon stuff.
I'm sorry, this thing doesn't like to shut up. I always have to be real careful doing this whenever bingo is going on.
Oh. How did I get... How did I have so many bandages things?
You made me just think of an episode of Rugrats. Damn you.
What?
It was the episode of Rugrats where Tommy ends up getting a cut.
Oh.
And so Phil and Lil just clear out the entire med kit of bandages. Okay, that's the last of the stalking I've got to do. All I do now.
Robot. Very much robot.
Bad about the whole Netflix thing because there's another movie I wanted to watch. It was called Nimona. Nimona?
Oh, yeah, you were a robot.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Why?
Nimona, because she is absolutely precious, even though...
Gremlin?
okay, so he tells her, it's like, okay, but if you see any of the guards, we kill them. Hide! You hide!
Gremlin!
I'm getting into a gremlin mood, and I'm not sure why.
Well, you hang out with the gremlin, which is me.
I know.
That might help. That might be the reason.
It's all your fault.
Yay!
I'm not sure if that's something to be proud of, but let's roll with it. I'm not reprimanding you for it, nor am I commending you for it. I'm just saying, let's go with it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm taking a very neutral stance on that.
Uh-huh.
I just love the fact that whenever it came to that, I'm just so ride or die with it.
Water.
Drink water, everybody.
I mean, I heard the water, so.
It's probably,
Whatever you're doing.
oh. I thought you meant like somebody hit the button.
No. Alright, bandage over here.
So the Russian actor had to re-upload his recent video.
Why?
Because his video got age restricted.
What'd he do?
Oh, it was just something that Heavenly said.
Eh?
I'll have to go back and look at it, but it was apparently so bad that Badger actually bleeped it out in the revised video.
Oh.
There are a couple of things like that. I'm like,
Damn. The sensors actually do something.
and he doesn't normally do something like that. He doesn't give a shit. But now, all of a sudden, in this different age of YouTube.
Yeah, in the age of YouTube, where you get more views if your shit isn't age restricted.
Yeah, but I'd rather inform just a small handful of people than entertain 1,000 fools. Educate a few spoken people than entertain 1,000 fools. Yeah, I didn't really thought that when you said water. I thought you meant like somebody pushed a button.
Yeah, no. I just heard whatever the fuck you were doing. What is this? Kesu Dairoku. Picking up this sparkling water.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the thing of watching some of Turbofur's old stuff. Watching some of Turbofur's stuff on YouTube.
Well, I already watched Tome again.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking like
Brawl Taunts
and
Nintendo.
Nintendo. And then, of course, Go-Go Parody Rangers.
Oh, Lord. I
love the fact that it just absolutely captured that 90s magic.
What was I gonna say? I think, yeah, words. I think Curvature belongs in the list of animes that I've been watching since I was younger. The other one being Monty. Rest in peace.
Monty. Rest in peace, buddy. Monty and Curvature. What others? Oh, The guy who did Super Mario Brothers Z, I forget his name already.
I never came across that in my journey.
Yeah, so it was just like what Sonic and Shadow end up in the Mario universe chasing after Metal Sonic.
Ah! I do remember something I have watched in the past. I don't know why it entertained me when I was younger, but it did. SMG4.
Yeah. There's unfortunately he couldn't keep going with it.
Back to this.
It was so beautifully done, though. We even got to see a return of the Action Rangers from Super Mario RPG.
Oh.
I'm gonna go shut off the laundry.
The laundry.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about laundry.
Grandma, go on. I don't want to take another bath. I'm already clean. Dragon Ball Bridge whenever he was fighting Frieza?
Oh, yeah. Remember,
Go
for
on.
most of that...
Yeah.
For
You're a
most...
good kid. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, by the way, that kid is that guy's your kid from the future. No sense in keeping it from you. Damage already done. Oh wow, he turns in such a cutie that. Oh my god, I solicited my son for sex.
Damn it, Bulma.
Why did you tell me? Because it's hilarious. You just found out, and it is hilarious.
Okay, let's see. Having a wonderful time trying to draw Harada.
Having a good time, having a good time.
Fuck? Who was that?
My shaker.
Oh.
My favorite sub shaker.
Okay. It's like, what the fuck?
Also, I have to know how close.
God damn it. Okay, I'm turning that off. I'm turning it off.
Is it close though? I have to know.
Shush. Shush.
But is it close though? You haven't answered my question.
It's here.
Oh, okay. So you're really close then?
God fucking damn it. I'm gonna go turn it off.
Okay. I'm off.
Should be off. Thank God it's off.
Yeah.
Why do I have 3 notifications?
Piano's still here. Yep. And that should be it. I already did all the laundry stuff, all the stocking's done. Ah, okay, that's fair. Hey! Well, dinner was slow, unfortunately. We had a new guy with us tonight, too. He was actually over here, and he knows his shit. He been in and out of the restaurants and stuff here around the lake for a long while. Don't need me running around with a bunch of scarecrows.
Caca.
It just turns into a catastrophe that way.
No. Fucker.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Freaking puns!
Don't hate the pun player, hate the pun game.
Ugh. Just hurry, get your ass home so we can start dubbing.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I have already walked out. I am just waiting at this point. Somebody come pick my ass up. I'm giving Enix some pizza tonight. I told him, yeah, what do you want to eat tonight? He's like, I don't know. I said, I'll pay for it. Just nothing too ritzy. Ah, she did get rid of it. No, I need to know.
No, I already told you, it's here!
But is it close though?
Motherfucker, I swear to God, quit it! Wow.
I'm out of here. Yeah, thank you.
It is taking you an hour.
I know.
Let's see, go that way.
And everything else. Right now, what's going on with her phone?
Ugh.
Somebody say squirrel.
Squirrel?
Message tone.
Yep.
Waiting on Savvy to get here. I'm gonna treat him to some pizza.
Good deal. That'll work.
It's also something I gotta be looking for as well. I'm trying to find some real sugar Mountain Dew.
Real sugar. Good luck with that. They're using sweetener in all of them.
Like the thing on the says.
They have the real sugar Mountain Dew. It's
What?
you can only find it in bottles now, though.
I found it at Hy-Vee in cans.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, why'd they take the sugar out?
I don't know why'd they take the Coke out of Coke.
Yeah, no shit. Right? I would be a solid Coke drinker. Here. Casey Day. Yep.
I believe that is my chariot.
Hey. Not bad. Timing there, sir.
I know, right? It was open and everything. You should have hit me.
What the fuck?
I urge you to hit me, and you.
The fuck? What was that?
I have found some things on Facebook today because of how smooth everything was.
Except for the end.
Over there,
Huh?
or order it now and then drive over there?
Was it gonna be Domino's? Let me just see if I'm still logged in on Domino's.
I want something a little different.
Hakuoki music.
Yay! We've also got music in here too.
Oh.
Oh, are you on the? Nice.
There is a streamer.
Yeah. I love the
now.
loud.
Visit your advice. Fine. Okay.
Damn it.
Get back in there. Hurry up.
Robot.
Stop. To pizza profile to access saved contact and payment information. Oh. Let us sign in. Sign in failure?
Oh no.
What the fuck do you mean? Okay, there we go.
No.
Osage Beach Parkway.
I've drunken all of my sparkly water.
ASAP, store pickup. And away you go.
Alright.
Dude.
Oh, by the way, unsurprising, Superman won.
Won all the other ones, doesn't he?
Well, it was a little. I did actually watch it. I listened to it. So, and it was kind of wholesome at the end of the battle and everything. They're like, wow, that was a lot of fun. Let's do this again. The next one, though, is Unicron versus Galacticus.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Galactus?
Galacticus from Marvel.
Galactus.
Yeah. Why do I like to say Galacticus?
Because it's cooler.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I hear clicks.
Clicks.
I press this power button right here because he has my phone
Oh.
putting in an order for Domino's.
Oh.
So by the time we get up there, it should be done. Holla, 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 holla.
Holla.
Holla, holla, gadala. Canada. Alright.
Not too bad.
That's all you want?
Yep, two pieces.
Alright. Congratulations, you have 30 free points to redeem.
Yay.
Well, I'm not gonna do those now.
Save them.
Yes, I would.
Would or will?
$15 donation to St. Jude's. Because I am a goat. I mean, to be fair, there's two of us in here that are goats. You're not a goat. You're not a Capricorn, so therefore you're not a goat.
Oh, my child.
Your child is,
One
but
of them.
you yourself aren't.
The other one is.
Just like his mother.
No,
Yeah.
actually, she's Scorpio.
Oh yeah, that's right, she is.
We got all of them lined up.
You got the entire. You got.
Yes, Capricorn and Aquarius.
Let's fucking go.
Bang.
Pay now with my card. Place order. Sending your order to the store. Ho, 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 ho. I came up with a bit for what Wayne Brady did in Whose Line. His party quirk was that he was various celebrities getting ran over by a steamroller. So the one that I came up with was for him to be Michael Jackson and everything, and when he starts to get run over, he just lets out this high pitch. Oh! He just starts moonwalking in there, started singing Thriller and everything, then all of a sudden it just sharply transitions to
The fuck?
I'll have to send you the video.
Oh, what the hell?
Let's go ahead and find what I found today. Let's go ahead.
Time to go back in my log.
Oh, all right. I found that. The butt is the nat one, and the cat face is the nat 20.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I showed him the Okita die. I need Discord. Or no, Facebook. Oh yeah, did you see that thing that I sent about the, you please the Mad Fae Trickster? Oh, I think I put it in there. The Grinch is doing something awful with this elf on a shelf. The evil white witch has cursed the land of Narnia so that it is always winter but never Christmas. You mean as long as I'm here, I don't have to deal with Christmas music, aggressive advertising, drunk relatives, or rampant commercialism? I guess not. And then it just hard cuts to the wardrobe. Do not disturb until December 22nd. Oh, the 12 days of Katniss.
Oh no.
12 murdered snowmen, 11 hidden baubles, 10 flying angels, 9 gum-rubbed presents, 8 midnight howling, 7 brand new cat beds, 6 kangaroo kicks, 5 piles of puke, 4 chucking turds, 3 cat clicks, 2 deceased doves, and a pudgy few line up inside the tree. I still, and this image also, that Jeep image proves that I want one.
Beep beep.
I seen that one.
Yeah. New ceramic brake pads. Yeah, they definitely worked. Look at that. They forgot to tie down their boat, though. They forgot to. Oh yeah. There's also this stained glass as well. Stop it. There.
There you go.
There's my Lappy.
Lappy.
Oh yeah, all the evil team women. And then there's Cynthia over there. I'm gonna go
Hey, talking
in.
about she's the worst of them all. You walk to a fucking random house, he's like,
in Undella Town.
yeah.
Still don't know why people are afraid of her, but okay.
I heard that one yet.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm here for an order. Pretty good. I'm here for my order.
Hey, Dexter, can you get his order for me, please?
Shit.
What if it, I was absolutely being a Giga Chad and I did donate $15.
What was the name on it? Joe?
Yeah.
Joe first.
Damn it.
Yep. SEARCY.
You guys put it together for me?
If it was legal, I'd definitely go back there and take care of it myself. But
It's not legal.
like I said, if it was legal, I would do it.
Yeah, if you're willing to make mine, give us about 10, 15 minutes.
Okay. 15 minutes.
Yeah. Working on the order just ahead of you.
Okay.
Very. This is a repeat of last week.
It'll be about 15 minutes. There's an order ahead of yours. This is hilarious. I love it. Did Hades finally choose a costume for Dionysus' Halloween party? Yeah, but he wants to keep it a surprise. Although he told me it would be a powerful plant hero, so that only says one thing, so it's easy to guess. She thinks that she got I am Groot. I can already picture him when it turns out he picked out Bulbasaur.
Oh god, we got the demo split attack. Okay.
Hey. Alright, so with this one, you know that John Mulaney quote, "The things crazy people say mean nothing to them, but everything to me"? Every time I hear the quote, I think about how I got this light up pin.
Oh Lord, Harry.
I got this pin 4 years ago when I was working as a barista at Starbucks. I was on one of the registers and taking the order of this woman who ordered a non-fat latte because she was, and I quote, watching her weight. So this guy behind her, whom no one was even talking to for some fucking reason, says, watching your weight, but what about the weight for your watch? Which is completely an unhinged response, just complete Mad Hatter nonsense. This lady gets really uncomfortable, and of the 5 people over there, myself, him, her, the other checker, and the other customer at the other register, we're now sucked into an uncomfortable silence. I decided to alleviate the tension by saying, you can't wait for a watch. You don't have the time. And then he said, oh, quit, girl. It gave me that pen, got out of line, and left without ordering anything. Yeah, she just pleased a mad fey trickster. Long ago, the dragon type used to be unstoppable. Then everything changed when the fairy type was announced.
Yay! Hehehe. Doing that?
Sherlock Holmes is looking over Batman and everything, and then he comes to a deduction. Bruce Wayne. The next panel shows him hanging upside down and said, he said, sensitive fellow. Raises a glass to our new yacht. The sea is silent. Yes, it's very tranquil. You're right. Girls are like, oh my god, girl, you evolved into a literal queen. That's so awesome. I know, right? And you're a hottie. Evolution was really kind towards us. What's going on?
Eh?
That's gotta be their dad.
It is. You're like, yeah, just abandons the fucking floor.
Bigfoot is real. No, it's daddy.
He just pissed himself all away.
Oh yeah, you saw the thing I sent you. Right here.
Yeah.
Because we were just literally talking about that too.
Oh, I think I know what I have to do.
What's his current speed from the chopper, Marco?
The speed tracker is reading 152 miles per hour. That's insane. It's faster than the last Charger chase we covered. This guy is really smart. There's literally 2 police cruisers just ahead after the junction, and I think he's coming off this exit here.
It's funny you say that because the Miami police scanners did just announce that they are waiting ahead just a second ago.
Well, I think that's why he's coming off, and now he has taken the exit.
There is some traffic there. I guess he's planning to try the rural streets, maybe?
I don't think so. My experience is telling me he's about to pull off the old switcheroo and jump straight back on the freeway at some speed. And please just look at that. That Charger is hauling up that freeway in within a minute. And that car can literally do 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds.
Holy hell.
Did you just see that? He changed 2 lanes at over 100 miles per hour. This guy is not waiting around. I've literally got my camera in full optical zoom.
Holy hell.
What's his current speed from the chopper?
So, bitches.
Right, that he's rooting for him.
Yeah. Do you want to see an impression of Heather? her with her fucking LaCroix water. Oh yeah, let's face it. There was no way that the Pokemon Company did not see this coming.
Like even her.
Yeah, even her own belly bowl is going into the Larry line.
Eh?
2 different booths. One has got Iono just decked to the nines and everything, and then next to her is just Larry.
Huh?
Like, Larry's just sitting at his booth, and his booth isn't even decorated at all. It just has his name.
Oh no.
And, like, Comic Sans or whatever. And everyone's going to Larry's booth, even Iono's own Belly Bolt.
Belly Bolt, no!
Hey, Jim, a Kazakla.
GX music for the GX trash!
I do not have any water with me, I'm sorry.
I have no water either, so yay.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not when we should be drinking water. We should be drinking water whenever Cheese It Is says thank you. That's right. You're lying in bed, and you construct the perfect plot. You're standing in the shower, you construct the perfect characters. While you're driving, you construct the perfect setting. You finally sit down, and you stare at a blank page, and you're like, what is words?
Where did everything go?
I've been trying to make one of the tankiest motherfuckers you can make, right? And I don't really decided to go in the whole
Oops.
route.
Oh, yeah.
And going cleric at something.
Glad I still stole this from Amanda.
Yeah.
I don't care. If I see a good idea...
What? Heavy on?
Getting heavy armor proficiency to feet.
1 feet, that makes it free.
It's not heavy armor master.
Take 3 less damage.
That's yeah. That's
I know,
heavy
but
armor.
like forge armor though. The forge cleric can use heavy armor.
Heavily armored is what it's called.
Yeah. And
It requires medium armor proficiency, which you're going to get thanks to cleric.
the tankiest motherfucker.
Well, I'm going to go see if it's done.
Alright, thank you.
God damn it!
I know.
No, it's me going, God damn it, because I can't see the end of How to Despair anywhere! This is annoying!
Where are you working these days, Joe?
Right down there at Arrowhead Senior Living on KK.
That does not look like an nursing.
I know, it looks like a mansion.
I live there myself.
Seriously?
It's been there for it's been 5 years now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's really nice inside. Oh, I was on the side. I mean, and they got this.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go with what I think it is.
Yeah.
Pictures.
And on the other side of that fireplace is the kitchen.
Like I said, I live there right now myself.
I lived there for like 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Because I was the only night person.
You were the only night person?
Well, my guy, one of my guys and everything, he was supposed to go to 4th of July vacation. Problem is he also contracted COVID around that time too. So basically, I was the only night person.
That's 7 days a week.
Yeah. I'm getting like 17 an hour.
Hey, more than that, same base.
Well, I actually like this job.
Actually, one of the best I ever had was at Ozark here.
Really?
And because I didn't make that much money. Don't get me wrong. Didn't make that much money. It wasn't about that.
No.
It was actually felt like you were actually doing something. Felt like you were contributing.
Yep.
Because a lot of those people, I don't know about a nice facility like that. But like resort care, that's where people dump their parents.
Yeah.
That's where they dump their parents. And I mean, it broke my heart so many times.
Funnily enough, one of my old bosses, her dad was there at that facility for a little bit. Yeah.
And it's like, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm the best. There was a couple that I'll never forget who were married 75 years. And she died. He died a week later.
Yeah,
You cannot tell me he didn't die of a broken heart.
he did.
75 years. He didn't know of any of them. He didn't have any idea of anything other than life with his wife.
I see that all the time at Arrowhead too.
And I mean,
I've seen that a couple of times.
When couples get it right,
Yeah.
you gotta commend them, man.
My parents have been together for close to 40 years.
My parents were together for about 5. My mom has been married 4 times. I told
You're
her-
not secretly Chandler Bing, are you?
No. But I you know what? I'll ask you for advice on a lot of things.
Marriage is not one of them. Yeah, you goddamn right.
You know, I'll give the lady one thing. If she hasn't given up. Like, come on, 4 marriages there. I mean,
At that point, it's just like,
not good at it. At that point, you're just not good at it.
no. But no, mine have been together. My parents have been together for nearly 40 years at this point. It's been.
Do you need Parmesan or other place?
Yeah, let's go with it. Yeah, they met in '85 and they were married a year later. Dad just coming off of working at his dad's garage on 7 Highway, went to a place called the Torchlight in Greenview. The building's not even there anymore, and that's where he met Mom.
Oh my god.
Well, thanks a lot, guys.
Bidoo.
Just a doorbell to the store.
Yeah. But I must go. Bidoo.
Of course you do.
I heard a sound. It made me giggle, so I must repeat.
There's pepper and Parmesan for you, too.
Thank you.
He was asking me, this guy named Ralph. I see him all the time whenever I order from here. Asking me where I was working these days, and I told him it's still there. Right? And I told him about that time that whenever you got COVID and we're about to go out for 4th of July.
Yeah.
Told him I pretty much lived at that facility.
Any word on Tim?
He was there today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right on.
He helped out. Yeah. He got there about 12:30.
Nice.
He helped out Henry on dish,
Nice.
and I had Greg with me.
Greg? Oh, Greg was there too, huh?
Yep.
Hot damn.
But Greg left about 7.
Well, that's not bad.
I know. But yeah, Rob was telling me that he worked at this place out here called Ozark Care. It's another facility like ours. He said that there was a couple living there. They were married for 75 years. And so when one of them died a week later, the other one did.
It's really the case.
Oh my god.
And I was just telling them, yeah, that my parents have been together for nearly 40 years at this point.
Oh.
It'll be...
Harmony?
Is it?
Right underneath that car right here. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, no worries.
Meow.
I think the
What?
cat that I got stuck with is over here.
Kitty!
She's not popping out, I don't think.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Ah. Tell me when I finish the lineup for this while waiting for you to get back.
Waiting. Yeah.
Ah.
I am walking in the door of the building.
Yay!
And I'm at my front door.
Yay!
And home sweet home. It's always good to get away, but it's lousy to get back. So I'm going to quickly depocket myself here. Get myself comfy.
In that case, I'm gonna pull up BRB.
Hakuoki. Oh, yeah, BRB chat.
Yeah, BRB.
That goes there. Well, that's going. Swap over to this. There. Ah. I honestly. Nah, I'm not. Ugh. I don't know if she's back yet or not. I doubt it. All right, gonna mute myself.
I don't think she is. Huh, I was before her. Ah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I was first. How about that?
Why is that a surprise?
I honestly thought you would be because I was taking it actually a little bit because I went to go get water too.
Oh.
We're gonna need it.
Yes, we are. But yeah, I somehow managed to finish the line after this.
Hey.
Took an hour. Alright.
And I got plenty bags of chippies down here if I get hungry.
Chippies!
It's one of those free family fun mix of 18 bags of chips.
Oh yeah, the CG I found while I was looking for Harada with long hair.
Oh.
Don't know where it came from.
But I'm glad it's here.
You're gonna have to click on it.
I see it.
Do you see it? Because I just see Harada. I know. Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
From his image gallery. Oh. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright. Jesus Christ, sir.
Alright,
let me switch our thing. Not yet, though. Hold on. Sorry. You wait, sir. You do not rush me.
Pop this out.
Okay. Boop.
And then and that.
Oh, I'm tiny because I'm not the right one.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not.
Oh, still not the right one. Got it. There we go.
Yeah, there we got the right one. Oh, it has to do that first. And then the Quaiware. And then the disclaimer that this is purely fiction.
It's time! Is it?
Okay, I had my mic muted the whole time. But yeah, I can never get over little Hesuke. Just face lit up at Christmas. Speaking of which, guess what we're doing tonight?
I keep forgetting the buttons are different.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be from the first.
Yeah. All right. Let me take a sip from the water first. With the cool autumn.
Look at that.
What?
Look at that from Sarah B. The Indigo Disc preview.
Oh. I ain't looking at that.
Neither am I.
Yay! Anyway, with the cool autumn having passed, even the midday wind started growing cold enough to chill the bones. Patches of frost started to linger in the shade, and our breath formed white clouds outside. Winter had begun. The calendar already read December. I didn't dislike school, but one Monday morning I couldn't help but feel a bit gloomy. Heisuke had left for early morning club activities along with Okita, Saito-san, and the others, so I found myself walking to school alone. Mail! Where's it from?
Friends.
Olsen! Oh, I get to be like this again. Don't I? How's being the only girl at Hakuoki Academy? I've heard that they have the same facilities for girls as they do for boys, but I still think things must really be rough. Are they actually?
I'm thinking, you know what, random, do it. Boom.
If I'm being honest, maybe a little. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
I thought so. If things get really bad, you can always come to Shimabara Girls High School. Thanks, Sen. Pretty sure transferring in the middle of a school year is hell.
Indeed.
I really did feel sleepier on Mondays. Hey, it's Monday!
It is Monday, yeah. And it's also Christmas time, too.
Yeah. As I held back a yawn while going through the school gates, a cheerful voice greeted me, one energetic enough to chase away all my lingering drowsiness.
Ah, Ohayama Yukimura-kun. It's a lovely morning, isn't it?
There's two ways that you can say good morning. You want to learn?
Sure.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Yes. Yay!
Ohio Yukimura-kun. It's a truly lovely morning, isn't it?
Ohio, Kondo-sensei. You seem to be grinning more than usual today. Did something special happen?
Oh, of course, you're a first year, so you don't know this yet. It'll be explained at the school assembly later. But actually, come Christmas, I dress up as Santa Claus and give students presents to students here at school every year. I don't give away students. We're not some third world country.
No, my mind went something else. My mind just switched the placements of students and presents. Now that you mention it, it is nearly Christmas, isn't it? But do you do it all by yourself, Kondo-sensei?
Of course. I can't just handle this such an important role over to someone else, you know? Seeing students' excited faces as I hand out the presents to them, I just can't help but look forward to it every year.
He struggled to contain his beam of excitement. I couldn't help but grin and let out a small giggle myself.
I did shake my fist a little bit whenever I was doing that line. Like as if I was excited.
Oh my god. Honestly, with a man like this as its principal, I was really glad that I enrolled in Hakuo Academy. Well then, I will also be looking forward to this year's Christmas event.
Great! I have decided to splurge a little bit this year too, so I hope that you do. Oh, Toshi. Hey, Kondo. Oh, Yukimura Tune's here too, huh?
Ohayo, Hijikata-san.
Toshi?
Ichigata-sensei had suddenly approached the two of us at the gate. My brain. Kono-sensei noticed his unusually weary expression and his eyes narrowed in confusion.
Toshi, did something happen? Your face is really pale. Did some bad news come in this morning? Bad news, huh? Well, you could certainly call it bad news. Long story short, Christmas is canceled. No.
No.
I have some upsetting news for everyone today.
Attending morning assembly in the schoolyard was hard for students during this time of year. The freezing winds ripped through the campus. Even just standing outside was torture in winter. Hello, yawn number one. All the students were lined up according to which class they were in, our shoulders hunched in the cold as we listened to our principal's announcements. But he looked worse off than all of us, his face paler, his shoulders more slumped, as he addressed us from the dais.
Now, we have a last-minute announcement from the PTA chairman, Sarazawa-san. This year, Sarazawa-san has kindly decided to host a Christmas party for the school staff and a few select students. As a matter of fact, this party will be hosted in place of our usual Christmas event.
Surely by usual Christmas event, he meant the gift-giving one he was just telling me about so enthusiastically. Kondo-sensei shook his head a little as he spoke. His broad frame sagging miserably.
Invitations will be delivered to those who were chosen. Students have until the day of the party to prepare presents. Those presents will be for a gift exchange at the party.
Hey, Toto. Did Serizawa-san host a party like this last year too?
Huh? Nah. At least not last year, no. Kondo-san seems pretty surprised. Kondo-sensei seems pretty surprised too. It must be a first for this year.
Kaoru and Heisuke's classes happened to be lined up near mine, close enough for me to overhear their conversation, which left me puzzled. It seems that the older students were just as surprised at this unforeseen development. Students murmured to their neighbors here and there. In the midst of all this, Ibuki's face had already gone pale, and it was getting whiter by the second. Ibuki-kun, are you okay? If you're not feeling well, I could call Sanan-sensei over. No, that's fine. But, That guy hosting a party with a bunch of hand-picked students. What's with that? What's he scheming? I'll say this much. He's definitely not doing it out of the goodness of his heart.
Now, I'm sure you all have your questions, but regardless, this is how it's going to be. Students and teachers alike who are invited should treat it as if it were a compulsory event. That is all. Dismissed.
With that, the morning assembling that has shocked the whole student body came to an end.
Hello, yawn number... I've lost
Something.
count.
On Hichikata-sensei's cue, we students dispersed, hurrying back into the school building. What was first period again? As I changed into my indoor shoes and started walking to my class, I felt a tap on my shoulder.
Yukimura?
Hichikata-sensei, do you need something?
Not exactly. You heard about the thing before, right?
Yes. Kondo-sensei was looking forward to it so much, too. It's really too bad.
Yeah. I'm a bit worried about that. I want to try turning it into something Kondo-sensei might be able to appreciate.
Really? Hichikata-sensei gave me a small nod in response, his expression determined.
And about that, I'm only assuming at this stage, but if, say, you received an invitation, what would you do?
I would...
Attend?
Go to the party.
I said attend.
After thinking on it for a moment, I give a small nod. I'm not confident that I'm an outstanding student or anything, so I'm not so sure that I'll be invited, but if I were, and he went through the trouble of doing so, I think it would be rude not to accept. I'd likely be putting the teachers in a difficult position, too, if I refused the invitation.
You really have a talent for overthinking things, don't you? You don't need to worry about us teachers, too, you know.
Hichikata-sensei watched me intently, his expression both amused and exasperated.
You're an outstanding student, you know. There's no doubt you'll be getting an invitation. Your grades aren't bad, and you listen properly to your teachers. Not to mention you always strive to improve yourself. But, if that's the case, then it seems like this plan backfired on me.
Hichikata-sensei said that with a deep sigh. He fixed his gaze back on me, a miserable look in his eyes. Whoosh. This party of Serizawa-san's was sprung up out of nowhere. It quickly became the talk of the school. Ow. Then, during lunch break, I climbed out to the rooftop to meet up with Heisuke and Okita-san for lunch.
She's here! She's here! Hey! She's here! It's quite warm with the sun out today. Yeah, it was over here too, despite the fact that it was kind of cold this morning.
Huh. You're eating with us today then, Saito-san? He didn't normally sit with us for lunch. I greeted him with a nod and a smile. But where's Okita-san?
Oh, Soji's been kind of in a bad mood ever since this morning, so he ran off somewhere else for lunch, you see. So I thought we could eat with Hajime instead.
A bad mood? That struck me as a little odd as I sat down next to Saito-san. I opened up my bento as I did. Hold up.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Black Rose Dragon has a figure.
Well, gosh.
Tensai. Just if there's anything Yu-Gi-Oh related, my friend just sends it to me immediately.
I know, but
Just be glad it wasn't GX related.
oh,
I opened up my bento. As I did, Heisuke sunk his teeth into some bread and spoke up again.
oh. That was a pretty big shock, though, huh? Oh, the Christmas party all the time? This announcement itself was very sudden as well. Even the teachers seemed surprised by it.
Serizawa-san, though. He's the one who came to see the cultural festival, right? Not only was he the Hakuoki Academy Board Chairman, but also the PTA Chairman and Ibuki's foster father. From my first impression of him, and from how timid Ibuki was around him, he seemed to be very strict with his discipline, but the long, loud sigh that Heisuke let out hinted that he might hold the same opinion.
Serizawa-san's party, huh? Even if I somehow did get an invite, I've got a bad feeling about it all. That's a shrewd stance to have, Heisuke. But it was with with Serizawa-san's assistance that Hakuo Academy was first founded. You mustn't assume the worst of him now either. But I mean, Hijikata-sensei doesn't like Serizawa-san either, right? Yukimura, don't. This doesn't concern you.
Now that he mentioned it, Hijikata-sensei had seemed fairly tense the last time the two met.
It's true, they do seem to quarrel at every given opportunity, but...
Saito-san, crossing his arms and pondering that thought, looked up at me.
Yukimura-kun, what do you think about this party?
From where I stood, Serizawa-san's Christmas party was...
something to look forward to.
a little worrying.
Oh!
I would be lying if I said I wasn't worried. From what I knew of Serizawa-san, he did seem incredibly strict. He was probably strict about etiquette as well, which made me worry what might happen if I slipped up at the party. I looked down anxiously, and Heisuke nodded in agreement with me. So...
right. Who knows what he would say, even? That is true. I often find myself worrying about various things.
like Hijikata-sensei's scowling face as he listened to the announcement. Or Kondo-sensei, who was so looking forward to the gift-giving event, only to have it struck down. There seemed to be many other people who felt conflicted about this Christmas party, too. Thinking about how this party had caused quite the disturbance, I finished eating my lunch and waited for the break to end. The day's classes had finished, and there were only a few more school days left in the term.
Well then, that's a wrap here for today. Take care of yourselves on the way home.
As the bell rang to dismiss us, the students abruptly stirred up a commotion all at once. getting ready for their club activities, opening up their phones to text, making plans for the way home with their friends. I took my time putting my things away as I watched my classmates out of the corner of my eye. What should I do today? Hey. Maybe
Maybe
I just go straight home for today. Or maybe I should stop by the station and buy some groceries for dinner.
Oh, wait up a moment, Yukimura-kun.
Yes? I stopped and turned back into the classroom upon hearing Harada-sensei call out to me.
I had something for you. Here you go.
The single card Harada-sensei handed me was bordered in gold foil. Is this, by any chance...
Oh, I'm sure you've already guessed it, but it's an invitation to Serizawa-san's party. I do have my 2 cents on the matter, however, it's in your hands now. Make sure that you read it properly whenever you get home.
Serizawa-san's party, huh? I muttered to myself as I left the class, looking the invitation over. Now that I think of it, I wonder who else was invited. I'd feel better if other people I knew were going, too. I wonder if I should try asking around. Where would people gather at this time of day? After thinking about it for a moment, I decided to head towards the cafeteria. Hakuo Academy's cafeteria was mostly used by students during lunchtime. But it wasn't as if there was a rule against hanging out there outside of lunch either. Even if someone didn't have any lunch, there were plenty of tables and chairs, so people often hung out there. In a popular after-school spot like that, I was bound to find people I knew, and I was right. Oh, everyone's...
God, I'm sick of hearing about this. Well, sure, we're all sick of it, but do you have any right to say that, Hijikata? Soji, stop it. It's not as if Hijikata-sensei is to blame for this. Nah.
The air in the cafeteria crackled with tension around the group, and I missed my chance to speak up. Ichikata-sensei, Okita-san, and Saito-san. The 3 of them were facing off, and the topic of their conversation seemed to be the upcoming party.
Come on. I couldn't do anything about it. It's not like I can't tell Serizawa-san to not host a party. It doesn't really have anything to do with me whether that guy hosts a party or bullies Ibuki. However, I'm not comfortable with the trouble he's causing Kodo-sensei by going and crushing his plans. It's true, Kodo-sensei's zeal for this Christmas was no ordinary level of excitement. He's been searching through catalogs for quite some time, putting earnest, serious consideration into the gifts that he would give to us students. Well, yeah, it's all the more difficult since Serizawa-san plans interrupted the ones already in motion. So then, why didn't you use your position to stop any of it? The party, you mean? You already failed Kondo-sensei to begin with from the moment you passed the word on to him. I mean, he'd obviously accept the news right away in that kind of situation. What with him being the soft-hearted type, right? That can't be helped. Not to mention, it's difficult for them to turn down Serizawa-san since he's also the board chairman. That makes it all the more important. Isn't it something about unreasonable requests that, like these, your job, Hijikata?
Okita-san's chair clattered as he stood and squared up to Hijikata-sensei.
No.
Oh, God. Hijikata-sensei held a sour expression while Saito-san wore a grimace. I had to stop them. The atmosphere around them felt ready to explode. In the spur of the moment, I raised my voice to speak.
I know exactly what you should say.
Fuck you, Okuta. Is that your answer?
I would say I don't think it can be helped.
Yep. Please calm down. Okita-san, calm down!
Yukimura? So, you heard that, did you?
As Okita-san saw me wade into the fray, the look he shot me was withering.
Oh.
Honestly, the thought of trying to talk to Okita-san when he was in such an awful mood was frightening. But I met his cold gaze and nodded my head just a little. I overheard a bit of it.
Then it would have been better just to leave. Why are you sticking your neck out like this?
I mean, it seemed like things were escalating and the argument was going to get physical with the way things were going, so...
It was certainly getting rather close, wasn't it? So, you got something that you want to say?
I think I understand a little of your anger, Okita-san. Kondo-sensei was telling me about his plans. I also saw how excited he was for them after all. Okita-san's eyebrows twitch. But I don't think it's right to take it out on Hijikata-sensei. Especially since the news came from Serizawa-san very suddenly. So... Okita-san!
I did not hear part of that.
Oh, great. Just when I thought Okita-san was staring at me, he suddenly turned around and walked off. Excuse me, I'm going to go talk to him. Without waiting for Hijikata-sensei or Saito-san's response, I ran out of the cafeteria. Why are we suddenly down to Okita route all of a sudden?
Merely just because I said...
Fuck you, Okita. Who was summoned?
It's Honey!
It's
her favorite hero.
Oh my god! Hi, Honey.
A wild honey has appeared.
Well, Honey has appeared while we're dubbing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're dubbing again?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Monday.
Oh yeah, this is my last day of college for the semester.
Oh
Yay!
shit!
Hey.
Yay! Closing the distance between myself and Okita-san's quick steps, I chased after him with all my might, making sure not to lose sight of him. Eventually, in a far corner of the school, Okita-san stopped in a room and entered the infirmary. Oh, that's why we're going down the Okita route.
Yeah, because it's also the Sanan route. Oh, Okita and Yukimura-kun? What made you come here together? Nothing, really. The kid just decided to follow me on her own accord. Anyway, Sanan-sensei. Give me some tea. I'd like some. Oh, yes, that's quite alright, but...
Sensing Okita-san's foul mood, Sanan-sensei glanced at me.
Just now. Oh. I saw it.
Uh-huh. Just now he was talking about the party with Hijikata-sensei.
Oh, speaking of which, Okita is on the guest list as well.
So he was going to the party after all. Nodding, I told Sanan-sensei about everything that had happened up until now. About Kondo-sensei's gift-giving ceremony and Serizawa-san's party. And then the resulting fight between Hijikata-sensei and Okita-san. After listening to the whole story with an inscrutable expression, Sanan Sensei finally nodded in understanding.
I see. So that's what happened. I also understand how you feel, Okita. Kondo Sensei isn't great when it comes to public relations. I wish that Hijikata Sensei would do something about it. I can understand such a line of reasoning. I mean, at times like this is exactly when Hijikata should be doing something. Oh my, you must think quite highly of him, don't you?
Huh?
Is that not so? Think about it. If you did not already have faith in his abilities, then would you not think he ought to do something? Is that not so?
Oh.
You know, for a fucking snake, he really does have a way of cutting through the bullshit, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, that face of Okita says everything. Like, that is one of the scariest faces Okita can pull.
Yeah.
Ah. Though I agreed, by contrast, Okita-san's mood worsened with every word Sanan Sensei said.
You're acting like a child.
Sanan Sensei smiled slightly and changed tacks.
Although we mustn't forget that Hijikata Sensei has to be reckoned with all sorts of reckoning with all sorts of complications right now. I saw that it was an ing word. He has to protect both the academy and Kondo Sensei at all costs, I should think. Those invitations appear to be entirely in good faith. Moreover, as the board chairman, Serizawa-san has supported Hakuoki Academy in many ways. I understand that much. If I were to make any complaints about him, it would only offend people and create problems for Kondo.
Okita-san tightly gripped an invitation card, which was identical to the one I had. Seeing the crumpled invitation in his hand, Sanan Sensei smiled wryly. Bleh. Bleh.
Well, really, the main reason I was so opposed to it in the first place is because of how it crushed Kondo's gift-giving plan. But there was another reason I didn't want to go.
Another reason?
Yeah, during the party, there's going to be a gift exchange. What do you think about that, Chizuru-chan?
At Okita-san's searching look, I replied,
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
No, I mean, I'm not sure about the choice, but okay, that works too, I guess.
I don't really remember having ever done any gift exchanges, so I don't really know. And this time, I think the party is the main event rather than the gift exchange itself.
Man.
When I said that, Okita-san's face fell in disappointment, and he went silent. The look he gave me was one he might give another, especially dense, student. I looked to Sanan Sensei for help.
Yukimura-kun, you are quite right. This will be an excellent chance to network with many people. There are not many academies holding Christmas events like this, I should think. So, let us enjoy ourselves to our heart's content.
The way he said it bothered me a little, but I looked at him quizzically.
You goddamn snake!
When you say, let's enjoy ourselves, Sanan Sensei, are you attending the party too?
Oh yes. Since exemplary students and staff were invited, it is only natural that I would be invited as well, no? I'm still justified.
Right! So I'll be able to see you at Christmas too, then. That's great.
I didn't mean it all that seriously, though. There's no point, Sonnen-sensei. She's not the most perceptive with these things, you know. Okay, buddy, listen. True, but... that's a... True, but also...
Fuck you, Okuta.
There we go, that's what I wanted to do.
Huh?
Oh, no, nothing. I really will be attending. And I, too, am looking very much forward to being able to see you there.
Hi, Mark.
What?
Chat.
Oh, Sammy! Why is it not showing up on this thing? Fine. I'll just... cancel.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me just... switch back over to Firefox instead of Opera because, okay.
I was told to drink water. An evil laugh. Really? Right after? Sana-sensei bowed his head to me with a grin. I heard a lot of rumors and had a lot of worries about going to Serizawa-san's home, but I felt much better about it all, knowing that Sana-sensei would be there on the day too. One day at a time, the calendar's pages turned, and soon enough, the end of the year was close. It was the night before the last big event before we would welcome in the new year, the Christmas party. As I lay about on my bed, I looked over at the present I had prepared for the next day. We're never gonna know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I wonder if whoever gets this will like it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, but I guess I'm still a bit worried too. Who in the world would get my present? I wondered whether the party at Serizawa-san's would really go off without a hitch. I rolled about on my bed, torn between excitement and worry. Suddenly, my phone beeped with an email notification. From Ibuki? Help me. Huh? It read like someone's dying message. For a moment, I could only sit there speechless. Ibuki-kun, what's wrong? Should I call the police or an ambulance if I didn't get a reply?
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
God damn it, I knew you were going there! I felt my finger hovering over the emergency contact out of reflex as I waited tensely for Ibuki's reply. But before long, he sent me another email. The truth is, I was left in charge of getting the venue prepped and decorated for tomorrow's party, but, the storehouse is in such a state I can't even begin to search for the decorations. We're clearly short on helping hands. Even though it was just a text, I could somehow hear the fatigue in his voice. It was the sound of someone who's been driven into a corner. Since it's that bad... Want me to come help you out? I could come early tomorrow morning. We should have plenty of time to prepare for the party then. I only hesitated for a second, then typed up my reply quickly and hit send. Really? If you really mean it, then yes, please. After we'd finished our back and forth, I sighed deeply. If I'm going to help him out early tomorrow, I better get to sleep early too. But even if I'm there, I'm not sure it'll be enough. Will I really be much helped with so much decorating left to do? It might be best to have at least another pair of helping hands. Looking through my phone's address book, I started to feel sleepy. Eventually, I gave into it and flopped back into my bed. I really hoped tomorrow's party would go smoothly. At last, December 25th had arrived. The whole world was abuzz over Christmas Day. I left my house early in the morning and headed off to join Ibuki at his place. From the message he sent me last night, it seems like Ibuki-kun really is at his wit's end. I wonder exactly how many of these preparations he's doing voluntarily. Too many. Oh.
Hi.
Plus, I wonder what kind of place Ibuki-kun's house is.
Surprisingly, it is a massive mansion. It is also Sarazawa-san's house, after all.
A mansion? Is it like a castle? Or maybe a Western-style house or something?
Or maybe it's big like Arrowhead is. No. It is a good old-fashioned Japanese-style house. Sarazawa-san prefers Japanese trappings overall. He has said that not enough people appreciate the Japanese style of things.
Oh, I see. Sana-sensei! When did you get here?
Oh, my apologies.
God
Goddamn snake.
God damn it, son!
Glittery, sneaky snake. I spotted you while walking. I couldn't help but cause a bit of mischief.
A bit of mischief. That's bad for my heart. He had appeared beside me without me even noticing. He smiled, offering a half apology. Sana-sensei, are you going out as well?
I suppose I am, in a sense. I intend to go to the school infirmary in order to check on the equipment.
Even though it's a holiday right now?
If I neglect to check my medicines daily, they may very well be expired whenever a student is sick or injured. And that is simply out of the question, no? Moreover, one can never know when a student may fall ill during the week and pay a visit to the infirmary. Ooh, excuse me. When better to visit than today during the break?
You're always thinking of the students, Sana-sensei. When I stared at him with a look of respect, he smiled again, more wryly this time.
Oh, it's not so impressive. It's essentially another part of spring cleaning I had to tend to. But it's winter!
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Give me back the brain cell.
Yeah.
More importantly, where are you off to, Yukimura-kun?
Well... Whoosh. After I finished explaining my situation, Sana-sensei, who'd been listening quietly, let out a deep sigh.
I see. So you're going to assist with the decorations over at the Sarazawa household. Oh, that is somewhat rude of him. But considering Sarazawa-san's personality, I don't recommend going.
Well, I am nervous, but Ibuki-kun seems so troubled that I can't bring myself to just abandon him.
What? Well, then I suppose there's nothing else to be done in such a situation. However, if something does happen, then please contact me. I will come running right away.
Yay! Because I know deep down you have a very much gigantic hatred of Serizawa-san.
Quite.
Alright, I got it. I think I'll be fine, but...
Well then, let us meet again tonight at tonight's Christmas party.
He's working so hard for the sake of the students. I have to give him my all too.
Okay.
Exchanging words with Sana-sensei had flooded me with a sense of security. With the courage that he'd given me nestled into my chest, I hurried off towards Ibuki-kun's house. As I walked around looking for the address I'd gotten, soon enough a massive mansion came into view. I saw it in the corner, in the bottom of my eye. I saw it.
I'll take a drink so you won't feel alone.
As I passed through the gates with a nameplate reading Serizawa, Ibuki-kun greeted me with a bright, enthusiastic smile on his face. Yukimura, you came? I knew you'd show up.
He looked at her like this.
Yeah, yes. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I ended up talking to someone on the way here. No, it's fine. Completely fine. I'm grateful that you came at all. After all, each and every one of the other guys refused me. They didn't want to be at Serizawa-san's house for a second longer than they absolutely had to. You're such a good person, really. Ibuki-kun really looked like he was at his wit's end. My son! I tried to soothe Ibuki-kun's tears, especially since he didn't usually cry, and patted him lightly as I nodded. My son ×2!
There should be a my son count for a video.
Oh, God. Anyway, let's both do our best, okay? Yeah. Whether or not I can continue living and growing older is in your hands. Surely he was exaggerating. I wanted to laugh it off, but Ibuki-kun's expression was much too serious for me to do so. Well then, I'll get started on the interior decorations. Please go find the stuff on this list in the backyard storehouse. That sounds like a save.
This is a saving opportunity.
So let us save. I got it. I'll come ask you if anything happens. Saying that, I headed off towards the storehouse.
Yeah.
Alright. I see a bear.
Yeah, and the other bear is right behind that star.
Oh, you're right. Purple gnome.
For that, right next to the red one, like literally right there.
Now where's the stocking? Found it. Oh god. Yay! Ah. Ibuki-kun, does this look right to you? Some time had passed since we began working. After I'd finished carrying all the decorations out of the storehouse, I'd switched to working on decorating the interior with Ibuki-kun. When I placed the last ornament on the tree, Ibuki-kun's chest deflated with a sigh of relief. Alright, good work. Now even that pig-headed Serizawa-san won't be able to complain.
Yeah. Oh, that is some confidence you've got there.
Ha! Serizawa-san! What do you think? What do you think, Serizawa-san? Ibuki-kun and I put our absolute best efforts into the decorating.
It is acceptable.
Grumbling only those few words, Serizawa-san swiftly walked away from us. When I saw his apathetic reaction, my face clouded over with anxiety. I guess he didn't like it? No, he did. That reaction means he's in a good mood, surprisingly. That was a good reaction? What was he normally like then? But what?
That's what he said.
I know. Would anyone like a bottle of water?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Although I had the urge to ask him, the relieved expression on Ibuki-kun's face wasn't fading, so I decided just to stay quiet. It is time for Christmas.
Yes. Even though we're all 3 weeks away.
After working ourselves to the bone, we were somehow able to finish with the decorations. Then, I helped with things like setting the tables and serving the food. Finally, the guests arrived at the venue, one after the other. But I felt like there were too many of them for some reason. It might have just been my imagination, but it was almost like the whole school had come over. Then, once all of the invitees had gathered, we were finally ready to start the party.
Well, this is... the decorations are more elegant than I expected. The lighting in the garden is magnificent as well. I never would have guessed that this was all done in someone's home. Granted, even if Serizawa-san's goal was to spite Kodo-sensei, this is still quite the effort.
Among people who looked at the sparkling decorative lights in amazement were...
Oh, there's a whole turkey right there.
Isn't that champagne over there? I shouldn't have to ask, but there are no alcoholic drinks for students here, right?
Shut up, brat.
No. The champagne, juice, and mountains of food lined up on the tables caught people's eyes as well.
He said no to the shutting up. Shame, seeming it shoes it is.
What?
We're gonna make him go swimming with the fishes with those shoes.
Jesus
With
Christ, sir.
shoes.
Now, stop! When Kondo-sensei arrived last, he looked plenty surprised.
Crap. Whoa. Don't tell me all of my students were invited. I can only take a guess at how this happened, but I'm expecting nothing less from Serizawa-san.
He seemed relieved and re-energized, looking like he was enjoying all this. I let out a sigh of relief. I wondered if this was what... Ah! What the...
What just happened?
Bug!
A bug?
A bug!
A bug.
A bug!
It's not another cockroach, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Tiny
great.
one. It was a tiny one that was on my hand. I killed it. I killed
Okay,
it.
good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the cockroach incident.
Shut up! Ah!
I love the cockroach incident.
Oh god, honey. I bet this was the motherfucker that was here like yesterday, too.
Back with a vengeance.
But this time I killed it. Anyway. I wonder if this is what Hijikata-sensei meant when he told me not to worry.
Hey, you mutt. What's the meaning of this? I don't recall inviting this many people.
Don't look at me. I had no idea about this.
Shut up. So this was all Hijikata's doing.
We got more important things to worry about, Serizawa-san. It's already time for us to start. Having checked that all the guests that had arrived... Wait, what? Having checked that all the guests had arrived, Ibuki-kun pressed Serizawa-san on the proceedings. That the party was starting.
That the party was starting. They threw that second one in there just for me.
So you could read something?
Yes.
I don't know why it's there twice.
Looks like everyone's has gathered here. With this, The Christmas party sponsored by the Serizawa household has begun.
Yay! Food. It looked like the ball had gotten rolling a bit. Everyone looked at Serizawa-san a little meekly at first. But soon the appetizing food lessened the tension, and after one person made a move towards it, probably Nagakura, the floodgates opened and everyone moved about freely.
Oh.
Before I knew it, the venue looked like a buffet party. Serizawa-san didn't say anything either, maybe since he wanted it to be a free and easy gathering.
Do you think that Nagakura could easily eat an entire dish from Monster Hunter World?
Probably.
I see a comment on one of those videos of, sir, I would like to request a number 8, please. Sir, that is a giant meal meant for 12 people. Yeah, I know what I'm about.
That would be it. Laughter echoed from everywhere within the grounds, and groups of people who you wouldn't normally see together were exchanging words.
Yeah, there it is. I'll have the number 8. That is a party platter. It feeds 12 people. I know what I'm about.
With everything that was going on, I decided to...
it's one of those 3.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
Refill drinks, maybe?
Stand quietly. Everyone looked like they were having fun in their own groups, and I didn't want to interrupt them. I approached the edge of the room, away from everyone who looked like they were enjoying themselves, and watched them from afar. At that moment...
Being the only girl in the party being such a wallflower. It makes one wonder what everyone else in the party is doing. Please, this way, Yukimura-kun.
Sanan-sensei smiled while inviting me over with a hand on my back. Sanan-sensei? I found myself turning red. 2 people near us noticed and rushed over, looking ready to chew us out. Ah, this duo! Hold it right there. You think it's acceptable for a teacher to make a pass at a student?
Here. A student should really mingle with their fellow students more. Wouldn't you agree, Chizuru-chan?
As if! It doesn't matter if it's with another student or a teacher. Illicit relationships are strictly forbidden! In stark contrast with the glare Kaoru shot him, Okita-san shrugged with a cool expression.
It would be illicit in my case. I'm different to Sanan-sensei and you. You're telling me, Okita. Though I don't have any ulterior motives myself, of course.
Maybe it was naive of me to think I could keep a low profile. While watching the 3 of them get into an argument, I quietly got out of there. Now then, what should I get up to next?
Wrap up the party.
You are correct, sir. Wrap things up. Sipping from my near-empty glass, I took a breath and glanced at the time. A lot of time had passed since the start of the party. My worry that something might happen seemed to be an unfounded one. A smile escaped me when I watched everyone have fun. I looked around the room and let out a sigh of relief as the party carried on. With food settling nicely in everyone's stomachs, people started taking out the presents they got for the gift exchange one by one. Ones that could fit in the palm of your hand, others that you basically have to hug to carry, ones that gave metallic clanks, others that looked soft, ones that were left in the garden and didn't even make it inside the room in the first place, and I don't know how they got there. Every present had pretty wrapping that you couldn't see through, but none of them looked ordinary or predictable in the least. We shuffled the presents around in circles, and before long, we each had one in hand.
Alright, we'll open them on 3. Serizawa-san, if you could take the lead. Why? So you could put me on the spot with something out of my comfort zone and laugh at me for it? I'll be having a drink. Decide on a queue amongst yourselves. Guess we have no choice. Right then, Yukimura-kun. You'll lead us.
Me?
That'll be nice. You helped prepare the place after all. Should follow that you do the honors. It's only a shout that you have to do. There's no need to overthink it.
I understand.
Come on, Santa, I'm begging you here. You know which present I got my eye on.
I'm okay with it being from anybody. Just let it be food, please.
I'll get you some Hillshire Farms, alright?
Alright then. Alright then. 1, 2, 3. I don't remember the actual chant. I'm sorry. I know there's an actual chant, but I don't remember. Anyway.
Dude, I didn't get it. I wanted a year's worth of paid leave so bad, though. You thought that'd be one of the presents here? You dingbat, and even if it was, what'd you think a student would do with it? If we were on paid break, would we be able to advance a year without going to classes? Wouldn't that be just convenient? Well, even if that were a thing, it'd just be a fancy way to skip school. Such a present isn't even here in the first place, though even hoping for it would be foolish. Incidentally, where is the year's worth of my bride that was supposed to go to me? As if that'd be more likely than a year of paid leave. And what do you even mean by a year's worth? I can't comprehend it. Well, if I ever got such a thing, I'd make sure I enjoy every minute of that year. Okay, so what in the world would you do with that? Actually, never mind. We might have a problem depending on your answer.
God, is there any helping the number of idiots here? Talk about a year's worth all you like. Oh,
bye, honey.
Bye, honey. Don't you know a little sister belongs to her older brother? First of all, I'd like it if you didn't decide things on your own while ignoring what I want. A cute phone strap, a book token, an assortment of goods, a soft toy. There were many presents, but I was hoping that who got what would stay secret so the sender could be safe from any potential embarrassment. Wonder how many of those were directly picked because people knew Chizuru was going. The hands on the clock wouldn't turn back and kept marching forward hour by hour. I didn't know who first pointed out that it was getting late. The night wore on and I realized how late it gotten. The Christmas party wrapped up without fanfare. The fuck was that?
Whistle.
Why
it was
did...
supposed to be a whistle anyway.
Nope.
But like those, it was not like that kind of whistle, like the kind that a referee would use.
Oh, well, that came out as I don't know.
Okay.
Don't do it again, I guess. Oh. Jesus Christ.
I got closer to the mic for that one.
Uh-huh. The Christmas party wrapped up without fanfare, and people started to disperse. As everyone began to head home for the night, I headed off to go thank Serizawa-san for hosting the party. Serizawa-san, thank you so much for hosting us today. Take a drink.
Yeah.
If you don't remember, every time Chizuru says thank you, if of any sort, take a drink.
Just like I redeemed right there.
Alright, double drink, okay. Please do not drink alcohol, you will die. That's the only rule we got for the rule. I don't want people dying of alcohol poisoning because Chizuru says thank you a lot. Everyone was able to have a wonderful time thanks to you.
This was basically me whenever I did that.
Well, oh my god. You were Stitch?
I mean, I am small and gremlin-y right now.
Yeah, somehow even worse than me. Things have gotten fairly messy around here from the ruckus everyone made. If you'd like, I would be happy to help clean up.
No, don't get the wrong idea, young lady. I have already decided that the mongrel will take care of it.
His words may have been harsh, but even so, he sounded much milder than before. I wonder if something good happened to him today.
Wonder if it has something to do with a certain lady of his.
He had refused my offer, so I thanked him one more time and then turned away. And then, just as I made to leave the house...
Hello! Kimura-kun, would you care for a bodyguard?
The person who had called out to me was Sanan-sensei.
I figured out of all the classes in Fire Emblem, Sana would probably be a butler.
Oh?
Well, because he's the school nurse in this, so therefore that's gotta be like, I'm thinking because of like how they get access to staves and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also his combat prowess. He's not that bad. So, even though he doesn't use hidden weapons, I can see him with a shuriken.
Okay. Anyway. Bodyguard? Boop.
Yes, it's pitch black outside, you see. It's not a... Oh, that was a burp. It is not advisable for a young lady to walk the streets alone at night.
As Sanan-sensei gave me a kind smile, I decided to leave Serizawa-san's house with him. Maybe neither of us wanted to spoil the festive party atmosphere. Sanan-sensei and I hardly spoke, taking our time walking while barely chatting at all. It felt to me to be the first one to break the silence. Sanan-sensei, did you enjoy today's party?
Yes, of course. It was a wonderful way to spend the evening.
But during the party, Sanan-sensei had been a wallflower. He just watched from the sidelines as the others spoke and laughed.
Basically, him calling you a wallflower was just like pot to the kettle.
Yes. Had he noticed that I was looking at him? He let out a quiet chuckle and smiled at me. Boop.
Adults have their own way of enjoying themselves. I can't enjoy it in the simple-minded way I did when I was a child, but there is no doubt that I had fun.
Oh, I'm glad then.
I ended up with a splendid journal from the gift exchange.
Oh! Okay. Is this the first time we've figured out what someone gave someone?
Yeah, and I got this nice blue dragon one that's got an eye on the back.
Oh.
I'll have to send pictures later, but...
Okay.
What about you, Yukimura-kun? Did you end up with something nice?
I got something quite wonderful.
Oh!
I pulled it out and showed him. A lovely glass vial filled with crimson liquid!
Oh!
Sanan!
You goddamn snake!
That actually sounds really good. I might have to get some later, Sappy.
What, the Sunny D?
Yes.
Yeah, I want some juice. I don't have juice.
All I got is my gamer subs.
But anyway, this,
It's not juice, it's just a water enhancer. Anyways,
I'm not really sure, but I think it's perfume. Far from it.
oh, no. That's a nutritional supplement. Is it though?
Nutritional supplement? When I looked at Sanan Sensei's face, he gave me a broad grin. It couldn't be.
It is though. Indeed. This is a nutritional supplement that allows the drinker to go 2 full days and nights without rest. That's not all it does. That is not all that it does. Of course, though, it contains no illegal ingredients, so feel free to drink it if you ever become exhausted.
Okay. I hope the time to drink it would never come, if possible. I forcibly changed the subject to distract myself from that train of thought.
Wise. Very wise.
By the way, it's good that the party was able to end without incident.
Indeed, you're right. It would be hard to say that Sarazawa-san and Hijikata-sensei's groups are on good terms. Speaking candidly, though, I also was on guard at first, but it was quite the congenial get-together. I really do think we have you to thank for that. Thank you very much, Yukimura-kun.
That's not true. I honestly didn't do much.
Oh, you're just being modest. You have this aura about you that puts those around you at peace. If I had been able to spend the entire evening alone with you, well then perhaps I may have had a much more enjoyable time.
In the face of his roguish smile, I found myself unable to answer for a moment.
You goddamn snake!
The words I managed to squeeze out sounded a little hoarse, even to me. Sir, that sort of joke is bad for my heart. I thought I told you this earlier too.
You think it was a joke?
Huh? As I tried to figure out his true intentions, Sanan Sensei's gaze had already shifted to stare straight ahead.
Look, Yukimura-kun, we can already see your house.
In the end, I passed through my front gate without ever figuring out what he really had meant. After arriving home from the Christmas party, I turned on the heater in my chilly room. Mail!
Sanan Sensei!
The red vial! Oh god.
Oh. Yukimura-kun, thank you for working so hard throughout the day. Even though you were called to Sarazawa-san's estate, the most important thing is that nothing happened. Incidentally, have you drank the present that you won? I haven't drank it yet.
Yeah.
Well then, please make sure to drink it at an important time. I guarantee you it's effective.
Oh god.
You goddamn snake!
As the room gradually started warming up, I recalled everything that went on tonight. What a fun Christmas day, not to mention. Remembering the events that unfolded just now made my cheeks stay warm for a good long while. Are we doing this?
It's entirely up to you.
Fuck it. We're doing 4.5.
Alright.
It was finally New Year's Eve. Night had fallen in no time after I spent the better half of the day cleaning the house from top to bottom. I think it's about time I turn in for the day. I wanted to go pay my first respects of the year at the shrine, so I didn't want to stay up too late. Plus, I was starting to get sleepy too. The futon was starting to look highly tempting as I glanced at the wall-mounted clock. It was a few minutes before midnight. Oh, it's almost New Year's. I took note of the clock's hands moving while I brushed my teeth, changed into my pajamas, and prepared to sleep. Once I was all ready for bed, I sat on top of it, waiting for the very moment midnight would strike. Another 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2,
1. Leviosa! The
And
Meowscular Chef. Okay.
And the date changed. The world was now welcoming the 1st of January. Midnight. 0. 12. I don't know how you do that.
It would be, that's military time.
Oh.
Just like how your package earlier said anywhere between 20 and 2200 hours.
0-100.
So yeah, that's basically 0-100 hours. Yeah.
Alright, 0-100 hours.
Whenever it hits 1 a.m., it's 100 hours.
That's weird. Anyway, the quiet welcome of a new year. It was an annual occurrence, but a special one still. For some odd reason or another, this New Year's was making me feel excited as well. I should pray for this year to be a good one when I go to the shrine later. I set an alarm on my cell phone so that I wouldn't oversleep before turning off the lights. But right before my finger met the light switch... Huh? My phone had started ringing out of nowhere, making me yelp in surprise. Who would be calling me at such a time? Yes, Yukimura speaking. I wondered who it was. I pressed the incoming call button. A familiar voice came through the line.
Hello, Yukimura-kun. Sorry for calling at such a late hour.
Eh? Oh, okay, I see. That's... Okay. Sana-sensei? Happy New Year!
Yes, Happy New Year to you as well. I apologize for the sudden call. Would it be you be surprised if I told you that I wanted to call because I wanted to called because I wanted to hear the sound of your voice?
I was already surprised. He chuckled, seemingly amused with this entire exchange, but I couldn't help but be curious if he actually meant what he just said. I pondered over it for a moment before deciding to go for it. I opened my mouth to speak. Sana-sensei.
Yukimura-kun, would you mind if I asked you something? It is a little uncouth, though.
What? Yes?
Today is the 1st of January, correct?
Yes, that's right.
We are also on winter holiday right now, so I suppose that you'll be paying your first respects of the year like all the other students?
Yes, that was my intention.
So, what are your plans? Are you going with someone else?
I don't have much planned. I was going to head there alone when morning broke.
Huh. Well then, how about I accompany you?
Huh? He wanted to come with me? Was that really okay? I found myself at a loss. However, it seemed like Sana-sensei had taken my silence the wrong way as he started speaking again in an understanding tone.
That was a rather strange way to put it. Allow me to re-clarify myself. Yukimura-kun, would you accompany me to the shrine?
Why was it that my heart started pounding when I heard him ask me that again? I stumbled upon my words earlier because I was just surprised by your invitation. I never thought that you'd invite me out with you. I took a deep breath after explaining. I'm really happy you invited me. I'd love to go along with you by all means. I jumped into bed the moment the call ended. I had agreed to have my first shrine visit with him. I was really nervous, but I had to sleep. Otherwise, I'd end up waking up late for our meeting. My eyelids fluttered shut, impatiently waiting for the drowsiness I had been feeling before to settle back in. We'd agreed to meet sometime early in the morning, when the sun had yet to rise. Ohayou gozaimasu.
Ah. Ohayou gozaimasu, Yukimura-kun. I believe the last time we saw each other was at the Christmas party.
We exchanged simple greetings with each other as he came to pick me up in front of my house. We walked side by side. Whoosh! Leaving my house together with him while it was still dark out. It was an inexplicably strange feeling. An extraordinary sight, actually.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I felt like the things setting us apart, the boundaries between teacher and student, were much thinner than usual today. I couldn't help but notice that when I stood beside him, with him dressed in plain clothes, he looked like any other well-put-together adult man. A sudden onslaught of nervousness that I hadn't felt before filled my heart. It was still dim outside when we finally reached the shrine. A white mist formed every time we exchanged words, disappearing as it dispersed into the air.
Are you cold?
No, I'm quite alright. I answered immediately, without hesitation. His eyes narrowed behind his glasses as he made a sound of disbelief, clearly sensing something more. And also, he reworded his question.
You're chilly, aren't you?
Just a little.
Come here. It is a bit rude of me to be dragging a woman out before dawn, so I deeply apologize for that.
No, I'm really fine. Oh god, he seemed a little troubled by the predicament. I said...
I'm completely awake now.
I'm completely awake now, thanks to that. Actually, I was just waiting for the day to end and enter the next year, thinking that I'd be the same as always when you called. It was a little embarrassing, of course, but I decided to express how I honestly felt. I'm completely awake now thanks to that, since I wasn't really able to fall asleep yesterday.
Oh?
I'm still not sleepy in the slightest, so it's totally fine. But if we had met each other when the sun was already up, then I'd have been... Then I'd have been too sleepy to function. And the shrine visit we're doing together would have been a completely wasted opportunity.
Huh. To tell the truth, I couldn't quite fall asleep after calling you either. In fact, I was rather wide awake.
You too?
Yes. I have not slept. And I have not slept since our call either. I had never thought that we would be in the same in that regard.
He looked tickled with the way he smiled.
Mm-hmm.
With the way his smile reached his eyes, and I smiled back at him. So I guess deciding to meet up during dawn really was the right choice after all. It's a little cold, but I really mean it when I say that I don't mind feeling a bit chilly.
Right. Although personally, I'd like you to be so warmed up that the cold doesn't bother you in the slightest. Daw.
What?
I'm something like a teacher myself, so I do have to establish a line between us as an adult and a minor. The public eye is ever watchful, so I cannot do things that might cast doubt upon us. You understand, don't you?
I do.
Ah, of course. Your opinion will always be of higher priority here. Ah.
Somehow, he was saying all that with a smile, but I really couldn't tell how much of it was a joke and how much of it he really meant. I know that I probably couldn't hide my embarrassment since it showed in my expressions and gestures. Even reading it on my pores, probably. Ew. He probably noticed it, but he only smiled kindly in return without mentioning it.
Is something the matter, Yukimura-kun?
Nothing. Sanan-sensei wore his usual gentle smile upon his face, and yet... I wonder why. He seemed a little different today. He didn't feel like the school nurse, but rather more like something closer to Sanan-san than Sanan-sensei. Yeah, Sanan-san, the man himself, in this case. Maybe?
Yukimura-kun, are you really alright? Your cheeks are paler than usual. Are you sure you're not cold?
I'm fine. Even though he noticed my discomfort, his poker face didn't falter in the slightest.
I didn't ask if you were fine, I asked if you were cold.
You might not have been as nice and kind as I thought. It wasn't dawn yet, but it was still New Year's. The shrine was more crowded than I had thought it would be. The line we were in moved slowly. We eventually passed through the entrance gate and made our way down the road to the shrine. At last, we reached the area where we had to cleanse our hands and mouth with water before visiting, and the worship hall finally in sight. Sanan-sensei seemed unfazed by all of it as he smoothly went through the motions. I wondered if he visited shrines often. I, on the other hand, was a bundle of nerves. I was being careful not to make mistakes by doing the wrong thing and coming off as weird. Yeah, praying at a shrine is too many steps. However, the way Sanan-sensei watched me with his mysterious smile as I did that really left an impression on me. As if he was enjoying the sight of it. The sun had already risen by the time we were done with our shrine visit.
A new day has broken. It is New Year's Day.
It is. The first sunrise of the very first day of the new year feels incredibly refreshing. He casually spoke up as I mumbled as much, looking up at the now bright sky.
Yukimura-kun, do you have any other plans for the rest of the day?
In response to that, I said,
Probably preparing breakfast when you get home?
nope. Nothing in particular.
Ah.
Nothing in particular, but...
But?
He echoed me with a smile on his face. You said you were sorry for inviting me out at the crack of dawn, right? I still couldn't help but feel that there's an ulterior motive for you asking me out during dawn and not some other time. Does that have anything to do with whatever's supposed to come after this? Having heard the conclusion I came to, he gave me a satisfied smile and laughed in return.
Ah, indeed, yes. There is something I'd like to show you. Would you come with me?
I nodded before he started to lead the way. We headed in the opposite direction of the crowd. Where are we going?
You'll see.
And then we left the crowd that we were previously in and arrived at.
Hello!
Where are we? Arena Forest? Wow. There you go.
Wow.
They're cute, actually. Looking at them.
Yeah, we got an ad break in about 30 seconds.
Fuck. You know what? I wanted to kind of use it as a water break.
Go for it.
Oh, BRB then.
Yep, we got a BRB chat.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. I'm back,
Hi.
chat.
Yes, there's a network error.
What?
Okay, there we go.
What?
I went over to the Twitch tab and it said that there was a network error. Press this to reload. I said, okay. And we're back. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I saw that too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright, wait. Let me check OBS. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. He brought me behind the shrine, following one of the paths going behind it. All the passages in the front leading towards the shrine were still as crowded as ever. However, there was no one here. It was kind of almost as if we were in an illusion, one of being lost in a completely different world. Let's get isekai to the time of the Shinsengumi.
I wanted to show you in the sunlight from this angle.
His gentle voice drifted from a little ways away. As hidden as it was, there was certainly a delighted ring to it as well.
The morning light filtering through the treetops is the most beautiful during this hour.
So that's why you wanted to get the praying done before morning broke.
Oh, you smooth operator, you.
We decided to meet that early in the day for that reason. I grasped what was going on with my brief mutter before he replied to me all too happily.
The people crowding the shrine right now aren't really aware of this place, and most of them don't pass through here either. So they fail to notice the hidden beauty of it. Ugh. That was a slight hiccup. Still, I wanted to share this view with you, at the very least.
Sana-sensei, thank you so much for sharing this with me. Take a drink.
Take a drink, everybody, because she said thank you!
The sunlight that filtered down looked like sparkling beams of light, as beautiful as those cast by jewels. Was it because of the clear and crisp air on this cool day, or the atmosphere that came with the shrine? Either way, the sight lifted my spirits. As we walked down the back paths of the shrine, I let out a sigh of admiration. It really is a sight to behold. A gentle smile broke out upon his face as he gazed at me.
Indeed. It is quite beautiful. A welcome sight for sore eyes.
It was a bit odd of him to phrase it like that, but... Right. I smiled and nodded back at him. The world was being illuminated in a truly breathtaking display. His smile was just as beautiful. I couldn't help but be blown away by the sight. And then, we finally had to leave the area, since it wouldn't do us any good to stay in the morning chill. It was a pity that we couldn't stay longer. After that, Sana-sensei took the responsibility of seeing me home, since he was the one who had invited me in the first place.
Thank you. Having you accompany me really made for a good New Year's shrine visit. The new semester is going to begin soon, so I suppose I shall be seeing you at Hakuo Academy?
Time flies when you're having fun. The good time we had was over in the blink of an eye. After he saw me back safely to my doorsteps, we said our goodbyes. Sanan-sensei, it was a little sad to say goodbye like this, so I couldn't help but feel a little sad that we were to part ways. Noticing this, he simply faced me wearing another one of his gentle smiles.
I do wish that I could speak with you longer, but you'll end up catching a cold at this rate. I'll be looking forward to seeing you back at school again.
Alright. This might just be a gut feeling, but... in all of our conversations up till now, he never said anything to squash the hope rising within me. Of course, there were times when he taught me things by giving me advice about certain issues, but... And suddenly telling me that he wanted to pay his first respects of the New Year with me was really something new. Something that made me feel special. Maybe I was just overthinking it. Those words he said earlier probably had no deeper meaning to them. But there might have been some affection underlying them. Still, I strongly believe that he really meant it when he said that he would love to talk to me longer. Then that night, as usual, after finished having dinner alone, I went upstairs to my room. Phone! We got mail! I wonder from who?
Sonic Sensei! I wanted to wish you a happy new year once again, Yukimura-kun. How do you feel welcoming in this new year? They say once you make plans for the new year on New Year's Day, you know. You should fortify your spirits and prepare for the year ahead. Don't know. Stop.
Okay. Nope.
I suppose you should. It is important to start from a familiar place and take things step by step.
A New Year's program was playing on TV, but I just couldn't bring myself to watch it. In my daze, I stared blankly out my window. The events that happened today replayed in my head, making me feel giddier with every passing moment. The first night of the new year drew to a close, and as I dwelled on my thoughts. We are not.
No, we're not.
We are not.
And it's entirely, you know, I'm partially to blame for it.
Yes, partially. We are not. We are doing Valentine's Day.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. So that would be Friday if you're just watching for SSL stuff.
Yes.
Boop, boop, boop. Alright. To the options. No, wait. To the title screen.
And then we gotta go check out your son's shop. Don't forget to remove yourself.
I have removed myself. Thank you, good sir. I knew what I was doing.
I just got. I'm making sure.
It's my son!
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, wait.
You know.
Sorry.
Why did you?
It's my press buttons. Because I wanted to check things and I got the buttons wrong, okay? Is there anything left?
Not in this word.
Oh.
But here, on the other hand, can't afford it.
Yeah, okay.
Golden ticket. Yeah, not right now. Alright.
Alright. So...
on Thursday
night, I don't remember the time, but like maybe 9 or 8, depending how I feel on Thursday.
Yeah.
The wheel was spun. The art theme for Thursday night is Persona. Again. So, by request of Nova, I'm gonna draw Igus. I did have another character plan in mind, but I mean, if I don't have to keep spinning the wheel, fine. I'll take Igus. We're gonna draw Igus. Yeah. And then, Friday, 3 p.m. EST. Once again, we are doing... What are we doing? Oh yeah, Fashion Dreamer. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Followed by SSL, finishing up Sun and Sun's route here and starting Nagakura's route at 9 p.m. EST.
Yep.
Or earlier, depending.
Yeah.
So with that...
Please drink water.
Have a good day or night.
Try not to die because you didn't drink water, and we will see you on Thursday, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.